Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is now November 25th, officially starting our Thanksgiving holiday week.
As you said that 1 month till Christmas, that just clicked.
Oh my goodness.
November 25th.
So
Okay,
today
sorry
marks
to
a lot of
interrupt.
things. Yeah,
It just
25th of November.
hit me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the countdown
Whoa.
is officially on.
Feeling winter-like.
Yeah, very much so. We have weather to talk about. Want to remind you, of course, right off the top that we are live on Facebook every weekday morning right around this time. It stays on your Facebook feed, though, throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. Plus, remember, we make it into a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Look for the Inform Minute.
All right, it is chilly out once again, and this morning dealing with a lot of ice on the roads.
Yeah, it's like a glazed donut out there. Things are very shiny. We had freezing rain last night here in Fargo from about 10 to 10:30, so pretty much a half hour of ice accumulation. Temperatures were falling below freezing. The rain/freezing rain was coming down and then freezing onto colder surfaces like the road, and it made things very icy out there. All three of us said that we had to take it slow for our morning drive, so plan on doing the same. Crews have been out there working on the road, so hopefully seeing some improvement. The sun is coming up, and we'll get at least a little bit of time with the sun today, so that should help to improve things too.
Yeah.
Temperature alone will not be doing any melting. It's down to about 10 degrees right now. Wind chills have been sub-zero this morning because, of course, the wind is howling.
Yeah.
Out of the northwest, gusting about 25 miles an hour, so that's making it feel sub-zero for a lot of us. I even had wind chills as cold as -14, -15 around Devil's Lake this morning.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
even like seeing those numbers on the map and saying them, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hello winter.
Makes you shiver.
Yes, so we're cold and turning colder. This is just the beginning. So everything's getting better. The snow is gone. We picked up 0.7 inches, by the way, so about 3/4 of an inch here in Fargo. Freezing rain is gone. We're just gonna work on improving now. Temps tomorrow morning, single digits. Teens for highs in the afternoon. Near 20 today, by the way. Can't remember if I said that. Near 20 today. Teens tomorrow. Light snow again on Wednesday. Kind of a quick pass of light snow moving from the northwest to the southeast. Should be that Canadian snow, so kind of the drier, colder snow. Right now I'm thinking a trace to 1 inch. So not a huge, big snow, but some minor travel impacts on Wednesday. Of course, if you're driving through a snow shower, it's snowing on you, it's a little bit harder to see, could have some slippery spots. That's long gone by the time you go to bed Wednesday night, wake up Thanksgiving morning, and then we just continue to turn colder as we're opening the gates to colder Canadian air,
Yeah.
like the northern part of Canada, like up by Alaska. That's the cold air that's moving toward us. So I have single-digit high temperatures by the weekend, and then your overnight lows falling below zero.
Oh my goodness.
Our first sub-zeros of the season
It's
are
here.
just days away. We'll work our way back closer to 20 for your daytime highs by about the middle of next week. So we've got a good stretch of bottoming out below zero.
Oh boy.
If there's any wind, when of course we're below zero, your wind chills will be even more impressive, double digits below easily. So find the winter coat. I have yet to put mine on, but this is the week to do so, especially for kiddos headed to the bus stop, so on and so forth. If you're gonna be outside, if you're gonna hang up Christmas lights, do outdoor decorating, if you're trying to fry a turkey outside, be safe, first off.
Don't start the house on fire.
Yeah, all of those good, safety things, and then keep yourself warm too.
Yeah, for sure.
So, okay, that's all. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Lydia.
Well, right now, as we've been talking about, the roads are very slick. In fact, Cass County is still in a travel alert. I-94 was like literally a skating rink
Yeah,
on
it
our
was.
way in this morning. And deceiving because it looks like, I called it black ice, whereas
Yeah.
I thought, well, it looks like there's no snow on the road. And did the little brake test.
Yep. Just
Not
went,
good.
Went skirting across the road.
Yeah, it was
not
bad.
good.
All of us kind of took the same stretch of interstate on the way in. So we are telling you from our own personal experience.
be careful.
Be careful. It was not great out there. We've heard about several crashes. We know that we reported one just south of Fargo on the interstate, and we've heard of several crashes. We didn't even have our crew out on one in town as well. Lydia talked a lot this morning about seeing a couple of cars just in that short stretch
Yep.
of I-94 in town, cars that had hit the ditch. So you don't want to be in the ditch when it's this cold. Very similar story, just on the Minnesota side too. If you're going, east of Moorhead as well, the roads are slick.
Of course, those icy conditions, talking about them this morning. Well, 3 semi-trucks and an SUV were part of a chain reaction crash that happened overnight on I-94. It happened about 2 miles west of Mapleton. Two of the people involved, I should say, were hospitalized with minor injuries. So just kind of one instance of things can, be a chain reaction if you hit those brakes and slide. So just be careful.
31-year-old, actually today, there's going to be a sentencing for a Fargo man who had pleaded guilty to attempted murder, and that's 31-year-old Kyle Ochoa. He is charged with shooting his girlfriend, Jacqueline Swenson, in his apartment at least 6 times. The shooting happened in Fargo in October of 2023. Swenson suffered serious injuries but survived that shooting. In September, Ochoa took an Alford plea. He's facing up to 20 years in prison.
A Fargo City Commissioner wants to get rid of the city's needle exchange program. The commission is set to vote on that proposal tonight. Commissioner Michelle Turnberg is worried that discarded needles pose a danger to the public and that the money for the program could be used in other ways. Fargo Cass Public Health has had a syringe services program for 7 years, and more than 500 cities across the nation have similar types of programs. If you want to learn more about the program and the planned commission vote tonight and what the future of it all could look like, head over to our website, inform.com. We have an article up there.
And a reminder, it is a holiday week, so with Thanksgiving happening on Thursday, you might have to get your trash out to the curb early this week. Fargo, West Fargo, Moorhead, and Grand Forks all have scheduled changes this week for garbage collection, so check your schedule to make sure you don't miss out.
And speaking of the holiday, many people traveling by car, that's going to be the cheapest way to get around for the holiday. According to AAA, nearly 80 million people will be traveling this week. That's up 1.7 million from last year. 71 million of those people will be driving instead of flying. Gas prices actually the lowest they've been in many years, so that's a bonus if you're driving. Meanwhile, airfares hovering about $280 per round trip. Of course, that's going to vary widely depending on where and when you're flying and that kind of thing. So just keep that in mind. Going to be busy for holiday travel, so just have your patience.
Hot Mic with Dom Izzo coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com. The second season for NDSU starts here, and Dom's going to have a complete look at the playoff bracket and the road to Frisco. Good news for Bison fans. You'll get to watch some more Bison football in the Fargo Dome.
Playoff games.
Plus, UND lost 5 straight games to end their season. So Dom's going to ask the question, what changes will be coming to Grand Forks? Hot Mic is on 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra.
Don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, you could get an all-access pass to Inform.com. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to get that deal.
Join us for our next newscast coming up at 11 this morning. Then we have you covered starting this afternoon at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
And be sure to join us again tomorrow morning for First News from 5 to 7. We'll be here up and early, so join us then.